Howdy, howdy, Leo, my lovely lions. How are you guys? I love you so much. Just a little fun fact here. I am a Leo rising, so I get it. We are going to be looking into your monthly reading here. This is for July. General reading, guys. General. Keep in mind, not everything is going to resonate. And this reading might not even resonate to you at all. And that's okay. That just means it's not your story. I would say check back later, look at your other placements, something like that. Hopefully the people that come across it and see this video are the people that need to hear it. All right, Leo. What do we have for you, Spirit? Wow, okay. First one out, the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so I'm really feeling a sense here that you are planting seeds in a way, and I really feel like you're looking at what's to come, because whatever you're planting, you know you're going to reap later. And I feel like you will benefit from that. You know, I feel like you can see the benefits in what, you know, prosperity or abundance can come your way by doing this. You have the Page of Cups that wanted to come out next. What else do we have? Now, don't get me wrong. For some of you in relationships, this could be somebody, you know, wanting to come in. Somebody new wanting to come in, like maybe younger. I don't know. Maybe Earth sign. So then you have the Page of Cups and the Knight of Swords. Well, the Knight of Swords is definitely somebody that's taking action, somebody that's moving forward, progressing with knowledge, progressing with clarity, progressing with truth, honesty, all that stuff, right? And I feel like this new start that you're going towards with this, you know, Page of Pentacles here, these seed planting ideas that you have, I do feel like you're moving forward with it. That Page of Cups that sits in the middle, I really feel like, Leo, that is like, I feel like you're done with some of the BS. I feel like you're done kind of playing the games with other people. Maybe you entertained it for a little while. Maybe you got involved with a little while, but I feel like with the Page of Cups here, it's really just like, you know, having fun, nothing wrong with that. But I think you're starting to want to come into something a little more serious, a little more adult in some way, because you got a page and a page. And I think you're trying to move out of that and move into, you know, this knowledge or this clarity with that Knight of Swords and trying to really progress forward here. So let's see what else Spirit has to say. Thank you, Universe. Thank you, Divine. What else is here for Leo? The Sun card wants to come out under the Page of Pentacles. The King of Swords in the center of the spread, mind you. So that's that clarity, okay? That's that knowledge. And then the Seven of Cups. All right. So this is what I'm feeling. Let me show you real quick. Okay. So the Sun sits right under the Page of Pentacles. All right. So that new beginning, I'm really feeling you being in your moment. The Sun can be representative of Leo as well. And I'm feeling like your energy, who you are, is going to be nourishing these seeds. It's going to be nourishing this new growth that is about to happen with you, Leo. All right. And I feel like here with the King of Swords, it's like you're really just standing your ground. You're cutting through all that Page of Cups energy, that playing around. Like I said, you're done with it. You don't want to be involved anymore. You're just wanting to do your own thing. You're wanting to do the things that you want to do. You see there's a butterfly in this that surrounds him. So, you know, transforming yourself. You're just moving in a direction that you're trying to evolve into something else and perhaps something better. And not to mention with the King of Swords, you know, that's having that knowledge and clarity and truth behind you. And I'm feeling like for you, Leo, that is what brings that confidence in that King of Swords. But the King of Swords doesn't play either. So if you're in that energy, the King of Swords is just going to spit it out like it is. They're just going to tell you straightforward A, B, C, and D. And I really don't feel like they have any kind of remorse of what they say. I mean, they're speaking truth. They're speaking whatever it is that they have to speak. So then we're going to move into the Seven of Cups. Okay, Seven of Cups is right under that Knight of Swords, the forward energy. And I'm feeling like here, you know, you've been thinking about options. You've been thinking about the different things that you can accomplish, right? You've been setting out goals for yourself. You've been setting out things that are going to make you happy. And there's a bunch of different routes that you can go. I feel like very explorative, you know, with your ideas. What is going to bring me happiness? What is going to fulfill me? And I feel that in the Seven of Cups here. Now, this is like, I get more of a vibe in this reading that is more for self enhancement. But there is always a relationship that can be in play here. And I do feel like for some of you, and I think like a very small group of you, what I'm getting is this new start, this new beginning with somebody in that Page of Pentacles. This person wants to flirt. This person wants to have fun. This person wants to move forward with you. This person, I do feel like potentially you might want to move forward with them. They want to come towards you. They want to communicate to you. And I feel like they want to come in quick. You bring them happiness. The idea with the Sun here that you bring them happiness, you know, make this new beginning, this new connection is going to make them happy, is going to potentially make you happy. That's how you could be feeling. King of Swords, there still truth needs to be talked about. So when this person or you are moving towards with this Knight of Swords, speak your truth, say how you feel, say what you mean, all that stuff, because I do feel like that you see the opportunity in what could potentially come between you guys. So I do feel like your relationship has many routes to go in that Seven of Cups, many ways to turn to find happiness. But, you know, that does take action behind that as well in order to move to that direction. Right now, it's a thought. You're dreaming about it. You know, you're thinking about it. Love on your brain. I said that in the Capricorn reading. Not a Capricorn reading, but the Earth signs reading. Anyways, that's a side note. So what I'm saying is, so if relationship, you know, move forward, speak your truth. All right, let's keep on going. What else do we have for Leo? Leo. What do we have for Leo? Leo. Sound like a cheerleader. Leo. Rah, rah, rah. Rah, rah, rah. Okay, being silly. Wow, the Chariot wants to come out. That is still that fast movement. This time you got two horses, okay? The Ten of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, Leo. Oh, there you go. That's what they look like. So the Chariot here. The Chariot. You're wanting to move forward with whatever it is that you're learning, that you're gaining here, the clarity that you're getting, right? I really feel like this is very progressive, okay? I feel like it could even be something that you might have thought about and then literally was like, I got to take action. And I just said that for relationship people, the Seven of Cups, you're thinking about, and now you're wanting to take action. So, and you should take action. So I see this being very progressive here with the Chariot. Full force ahead, right? Balance. I'm getting you have control over the situation, over what you're learning, over what you're gaining here. You have the reins. You're directing yourself. You're your own pilot. That's what I feel like here. And I feel like that is propelling you in the direction of, you know, starting this process, nourishing those seeds and stuff like that. You're on the road forward, which is always wonderful. The Ten of Swords here being under the King of Swords. Now, I feel like that is somewhat, you know, you realizing that you're done, and you were done with the Page of Cups. Not in a harsh way. I just feel like, Leo, you just are done playing games. Like you want to get down to the nitty gritty. You want something serious. You want something real. You want something legit, truthful, honest, all that stuff. You want it, you know, you're just done with the games. And I feel like with the Ten of Swords being here, it's realizing, you know what, I've took all this. I've took all the words that people threw at me, or thoughts that people threw at me, or even being in my own thoughts about people, and really kind of seeing it, that clarity that you have sitting in this King, okay, that the clarity that you have now, you realize everything that has happened, everything that's happened in the past, everything that's, you know, that you've been stabbed before, stabbed in the back, betrayal, you know, maybe people talking crap behind you, whatever negative things I feel like that have happened, you do see that, and I think you acknowledge that, and you realize that you've got to move on from that. Like, you can't hold it no more. You can't sit there and think about it no more. You're in a progressive state where you're moving forward and where you're wanting to make moves, make things happen, and not dwell about that anymore. I feel like here with that Ten of Swords, you know, like, you're laying down, like, you're done. Straight up, you're done. 10 can mean a completion of something, and you're just done with it. So bye to all that. Now you're moving into the Eight of Pentacles, and that is the work that you're putting in. So not only do you have the Chariot here that is pushing you, and that Knight of Swords that is pushing you in the momentum to gain whatever it is that you're seeking, to get to the finish line in some way, to whatever, you're putting in the work as well. And that work is reflective of that Page of Pentacles where you started planting those seeds. And now you're working on that. You're working on your finance, you're working on your stability, you're working on your money, you're working on your foundation, you're working on having the life that you want and being happy with it. That's what I feel like. For those that's in a relationship, I feel like, you know, you guys are needing to move forward, and stop allowing, you know, other people to talk to you and maybe perhaps tell you, you know, whisper in your ear things, because it's all, you know, lies. It's not true. And you're allowing yourself to be held back and held down and pinned down, not to move forward because of what you're being told. So move past that and work towards, you know, your goals with this person. Work towards what you want with this person. Be honest and truthful. So what else do we have for Leo? What else do we have for Leo? Two of Swords, Judgment. Okay, hello. And the Three of Wands. I love this for you. This is showing me here that there was, or is, because there's some of you that still are here, in that decision conflict that you're trying to figure out what to do right. I feel like going with your intuition, very much so here with the Two of Swords. As you see, the moon is there. She's blindfolded, and it's kind of like just going with your intuition. Which way do you want to go? And I feel like the Judgment comes out, so that's really discernment on your part. And also I get a feel of intuition as well. So what you're doing, where you're progressing, I really feel for most of you out there, you are doing this intuitively because you feel that's what you have to do. And you're going to search this knowledge. You're going to search the clarity and find the truth. And that is where you're headed. And I feel like the Judgment here, this could be a calling of such. This could be something that you're meant to be doing, guided by the angels. I feel like in some ways, you're being nourished, you know, you're being fed information, you're being fed things to help nourish the soul in some way. And with the Three of Wands being there, it's the bigger picture, right? It's actually seeing things from a higher point of view, from a wider perspective. And I feel like that's opening you up to a lot, Leo. And I feel like with that being there, those ships that carry those seeds that you planted, you know, they've been reaped and they're coming towards you. All right, but you've got to put in the work. You know, you're definitely got to put in the work. For those that's in relations, the small amount of you, I do feel like here it's a decision that you have to make, and the decision that you have to make, you have to go with your heart, you have to go with your feeling. All right, I do feel like too with the Judgment for you guys, it's one of those things that you are very attracted to them. I feel like or they're very attracted to you. There's something there that's magnetic between you guys. And I feel like it's your call here on whether or not to take that chance. But I do see with the Three of Wands, you see a future. You see something great happening. So we're going to go ahead and move on here. What came out is a Ten of Pentacles, King of Wands, and the Fool. All right. So the Ten of Pentacles, beautiful. Every time I look at this card, it looks like Santa Claus, okay? Full of gifts, you know, ho, ho, ho. Family. I mean, it's just like a really happy life, really secure. So I feel like that Two of Swords, when you had to make that decision and you went with your intuition, I do feel like it's going to bring in abundance. I mean, you already were seeing that in the Three of Wands. You already planted your seeds in the Page of Pentacles. You were already working on that and are working on that in the Eight of Pentacles. So what's next? Well, we're going to bring you the Ten of Pentacles, because now, you know, you've worked so hard. You can reap those benefits. You got the Queen of Wands here. That is that, you know, that confident energy, but still a little bit, you know, a little bit softer. She's a queen, so she's gentle, she's caring, she's nurturing, but she's still, you know, still sits on her throne. She's a fire sign, okay? This is you, Leo. You are fire. So you finally reach a place of peace, and she's holding a sunflower as well. Beautiful. So I'm really feeling like that confidence and that passion that's being led behind you here. Like it's almost like you're happy that you've reached that moment of like, oh my God, I finally did it. I've reached the Ten of Pentacles. I finally am receiving these blessings and abundance, and you feel good about yourself. Okay? You really feel good about yourself here. That's what I'm feeling. And then you have the Fool that's out, and I feel like the Fool is just like, all right, you did that. You went in that direction. And I really feel like, what's next? Like, that's the vibe I'm getting. What's next? ... What's next for you, Leo? You've reached your Ten of Pentacles in this scenario. You feel confident, all right? What's next? With this Fool card, what's next? You see? It's got the Sun in it as well. It's like we're off to a new adventure, and you're going to take that risk. You're going to take that chance, whatever it could be. And I do feel like the question is here, when you get to this point, what's next? And to keep on moving. For you guys, let me touch on this real quick. For relationship-wise, I do feel like you have blessings coming in. You and this person could potentially be great together. You could, you know, find security in each other. And I do feel like there's passionate love there with the Queen of Wands. I feel like you're wanting to give them your care and your love, and really like embrace them in a way to let them know that you have a lot of passion towards them, and that you want to offer that sunflower. You know, it's just like, you're my sunshine. I care for you. I want to be with you. And I feel like here with the Fool, in your case, I feel like, hey, take that chance, all right? Step into that King of Swords, be truthful, and move in with that Knight of Swords and that Chariot. So I do feel like here, Spirit's saying, for you relationship people, take your chance, okay? Take your chance. Move into that direction. So that is all that I have for you guys. I love you guys so, so much. If this resonates for you, please feel free to hit that like button, subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell to get any updates when I post more stuff. So until then, Leo, you guys have a wonderful day. Bye.